Hello, hello. Welcome back to Nine Little Aussies. My name is Chrissy and I am really glad you're here. I am in my editing mode today. Actually, it's in the evening. The children are mostly in bed except the teenagers. And I want to share something with you that happened on the weekend. There is an interview going to be coming out on my channel that I did with Kelly Brotherton from Better Together Homestead. We had the opportunity to go visit them on the weekend, had a wonderful time. They are beautiful people, but I had some extra footage of just walking around their farm and little conversations we had about permaculture and regenerative ag and different things I thought you might find interesting. I did not film a whole heap because we were only there for one day and there was just so many good conversations, and really we just wanted to be in the moment and enjoy the time we had there. But I did film a little and I thought it might be fun to share that with you. So here you go, enjoy our time in Central Texas.
Oh, I think we could go home and pick up. Well, it was. Correction. I was going to go back.
Okay.
So
All
I
right.
told her. How did you feel that anyone wanted to go with her? It just rained.
This is how much rain we got 2 weeks after we dug it.
Another one.
Oh, right.
So the guy came and dug it, and we had a huge rain. And we were already with this much water. So this is basically the lowest I would say it's ever been. It's just, it's sad.
It is
I mean,
sad.
and honestly, I'll tell Kelly, I'm like, what do we do? And she goes, honey, let's worry about
Pray.
the 70 something meat chickens we have.
Right.
And not have to like deal with worrying about this, because really, like, especially now, yes, I could get up and I could do earthworks and try to slow down water, but that's when it actually does rain. Because I'm trying to slow the water. Like right now, this.
You want retention.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
I don't know if.
Poisonous.
Yeah.
They're not poisonous. They give you a backpack.
And like, I'm grateful that there is water in it.
Yeah.
There's some little, ponds around here that they're completely dry.
I did notice a lot of dry beds. Like they still might have had a little bit. You can't tell obviously.
Now, we could just say and just let's rework it and just make it a smaller area. So
Why?
exactly.
What's underneath the tree is what you see on top.
Correct.
So the root system does go out, but even think that
It's just there. Yeah.
it's only to here.
Yep.
If anything, it'll help keep these trees. I know. Look,
Let me see.
the hardness of a bushy is you just have to deal with it. And it's...
Come on, let's close it.
Oh, I can't see.
Get you.
That's a good little find, girls. What you gonna do with him?
I asked her, she said that we could bring it back and put it in a jar and put water in the jar.
Okay.
Attached to a tree. So
to keep it off the ground?
We have to just to make it easier to like. We just need to push all of this woods back.
So that's where the goats come in.
Yeah, I know, right?
Everyone says goats.
He said that earlier. I said we're not allowed goats.
Oh, I have goat
I said we're not
trauma.
allowed goats. He said, really? Why? Is there some restriction? I said, yeah, my wife.
I
She
am
has
the
horrific
restriction as
memories of goats.
Well. I don't even have the memories, and I feel the way you do. I don't want them.
So this is just an insulated wire. It's very simple here. If you
Yep.
touch that, you'll get zapped. And then this is an on and off. So you just, I have to, so you have to be very careful because if you, you'll touch it. So if it's attached to a tree, it would be so easy. So much easier.
It's so hard.
So there, it's off.
Oh, okay.
This is still on,
Wait,
but all of this is off. But if I wanted to play a prank on Ollie, I'd close it really fast and he would start crying. So then it just...
So to turn it on is as simple as that, connecting it.
Yeah.
For like 5 seconds. Complete this.
Titus, can you touch that and see if it is on?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, like you can see, if I'd have to go all the way up to the studio to turn this off.
Okay, so it's
So you
connected
see how
through the
this is-
bush
Yeah.
to here.
Yep. And so then it just does another, oh, that was the, it does another insulated wire over here. And that attaches there to these like little lug nut thingies. Yeah. It's so easy. And we'll have okay. So you can see all this is hot, but then this has an, oh, that got me.
Oh no.
Oh, because I touched the metal underneath it.
Ah.
So I thought I was touching the white. This is not.
Okay.
So
that was very brave of you.
At the plastic.
Yep, that's the insulator. So yeah, I like reached under there, and that just got me. That hurt. What? No, I don't want to do that. So then you have these. So like this is an insulator.
So stupid.
So if this wire hit the T-post, it would be sparking.
Okay.
All of us.
I'm sort of nervous of like if any of those sparks could actually cause a fire.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure they could.
I know. So
yeah.
Exact right setting.
So the other day we forgot and we left the line on the ground. And then I woke up in the middle of the night, so I came out and I just unplugged it from...
You didn't even tell me, I had no idea.
I'm not stupid. I wouldn't tell you that stuff.
She'd be like, you go out there
You
today.
would get so mad at me, and no.
I think,
That's self-incriminating.
Because I'd be like, dude, you told me I can't burn stuff, and I really want to burn it.
So that's how this works. And then as you go all the way down, then we have that little gate.
Yeah.
It doesn't connect. Usually the gate, so what we have to do is we need to take this and we need to push all of this force back.
Right.
So that then we have this same thing as a straight line to the wall. Okay. So that we don't have to have this and then whenever we want them to go to the back, all we have to do is just open a little gate here and the cows will come. We need to push all that back too. It's just
time.
So is that
so
more
much
of a... Are you thinking that's more of a permanent, long-term fencing system?
This, yes.
The straight one down.
But you guys have been here almost 6 years, so you've been able to see the grass, see the trees, you know what's here. It's not as if you just moved here.
Well,
to figure out where to put it.
Yeah, I think the observation pays a lot in dividends once you actually place it.
Yeah, if I had to do it again, so like for y'all and being on a, like wanting, I think you said you want a dairy cow.
Yeah.
Right.
Number one thing I would do, because another reason why we haven't put these animals over here is because calves will just go through a fence.
Right.
No matter what. So I need to do a field fence on all of this. Like, you know, like the square, so that the calves can't go through it. Because if I put them over there, they'll go to that hayfield.
Yeah, sure they will.
And then I waste half a day trying to get them
back. Yeah.
And it's just, and then you're shot. You're like everybody.
Yes.
Especially, and if it's in the summer, you're just
toasted.
Yeah. Like everybody's.
Have you tried those, you know, those Premier One fences? Like Justin Rhodes uses them on here. So we have a couple for chickens. But I feel like maybe they're designed for North Carolina where the ground is really soft. Because trying to get those things in the ground.
Well, our friends at Homestead.
Drilling first.
Our friends at Homestead said you got to drill first in Texas. You just have to.
It's not.
And I can't tell you how much that revolutionized me.
It did.
With the fencing.
Yeah.
It really helped.
To be able to have
drill
that
first?
solution.
To drill first, then put it in, and then just get the mallet.
So when you say you're drilling, you're getting like...
I get a
drill bit?
Yeah, a 4-inch drill bit into my DeWalt. I go down 4 inches, and then we just mallet it. Because by the time you get 4 inches down, it's a bit softer.
Yeah.
So the tip of that... is much easier.
I don't do that. I take the boys and a mallet and boots. And ultimately we have bent the prongs. So it's not...
Which I haven't had to, like... And I've only just done this the last 2 times. So both of them are so much easier.
I'm just close to just building a run.
Yeah.
And just saying...
deep bed it.
You're all prisoners. And that's it.
Well, and part of that is because now with the animal pressure, I love permaculture because like we were talking earlier.
When you get back for Georgia?
Ollie's got it. They're gonna have ice pops.
Okay.
Conventional monocultures, for example, even with hay, which is right next door, also then creates this monoculture of like weeds or undesirable forage. So then we end up with this like total swing to the other side and we're like, let it grow. let's just let it grow. And the good thing's been that we could observe and like
Yes.
know where we need to put this. But now it's time to take action so that we are intentional with what the land's limits are. Because
Yes,
the
you have
limits
to know
are-
your own land.
Yeah, like if our cow is our priority to me over these like permaculture principles. While I value them and they're the things that we see working, if they're the priority, we can't have a cow.
Right.
And I want one, and it works good for our family. But ideally, this land wants goats and it wants pigs. But at our front, we've had so much animal pressure over the last 3 months because of the heat and wanting to keep our animals close. Now we're watching the chickens scratch away our topsoil. So it's not devastation. It's not homestead rescue status, but it is that place where you're like, we've reached the limit here. We can't do this another summer. So do we build a run, which I hate the idea of, but it's probably best for our property.
They'll start dying.
I don't want them to start
I know,
dying.
but it's just like, there's no, like what you're saying is
Yeah.
rotating.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, do y'all have woods or is it?
We do.
We have both.
So you
We
get,
have both.
you get some twigs in that Premier one. It's,
Yeah.
it's maddening.
Yes.
It's just, it all gets tangled up. And then, so that for us, we were just like, I'm done. And if they start learning, they'll just start jumping out.
They do.
Yes,
They do.
yes, we've
It's
had that
just
too.
so-
Well,
And
and
your
I
cows
can't-
jump in.
I
Your cows
can't
will
keep
knock
the
you right over.
electricity around that Premier One fence hot enough to keep them in.
Yeah.
And it should be hitting at like 5, and I'm getting 1.6.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 maybe on a good day.
If you've got the solar going, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one reason
Well,
that this
yes.
works is because
Well, this
this
plugs
is
in.
AC power.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
and the voltage on the like converter, I guess is what it is, where the thing that clicks.
Yeah.
The generator.
Yeah, that's the thing that keeps this hot enough to keep
Right.
cows in.
Out-
Cows are thick
Okay.
skinned.
But cows are easy. They're so
They
easy.
learn
Yeah,
quick. I
yeah.
feel like our pigs did too. Like our pigs learn really quick to the hot wire as well.
Yeah.
I don't know how people would do it without electric fencing. 'Cause it's-
You have to
Well,
have
and
really good
we've gotten to
fences.
the point where we put the chickens in a static. We've built a static deep bed pen, but it has a gate to a paddock. So,
Yeah.
And they like it.
well, after 1 or 2 o'clock,
Or 3 or 4 o'clock.
well, depending if we remember, we let them out to forage.
yeah.
Then they get the grass. They get all the goodness in the deep bedding.
They don't overwork it.
Right, and we get the eggs in the morning before we release
So
them
we're
in the
letting, because
afternoon.
otherwise they go and lay everywhere.
Right.
So this way they're laying in the nesting boxes.
Because they're there long enough.
They're there long enough.
Gotcha. That's
Yes.
smart.
But then we're blessed with the extra rainfall, which has created grass, which has given us
Yes.
the...
And it is
It's not like
also,
this.
No.
Do not come to our house right now. You will
No,
cry.
I saw your video because I had said, I was like, Chrissy, it's so great. I told you that earlier.
Yeah.
And she was like, it just is working out so well.
Well,
Yeah.
and we haven't had to go... In Australia, this is what our grass looks like.
yeah,
Often.
this is
Often. But we
like
haven't
Queensland.
had to face that yet as homesteaders here in America. Totally different. And we're happy to delay that one.
Yes.
Yeah, that lesson.
not wishing it on anyone.
No. All right, so then you have found that this fence, which you got this from the Greg Judy recommendation?
Well, just the
Just a long time list.
the timeless fence post is Greg Judy, and actually this design is. So I saw a video and he was just talking about like if you have a perfectly square 5-acre property, he's like, what would I do? One, he said I wouldn't do cows, I would do sheep.
Right.
But with that, but he said you take this.
But
fence,
there's a difference because you don't do cows, you do a dairy cow.
oh, it's even more. It's even
So-
more
Reason
bad.
not to.
Right, but that's
'Cause
very
they eat so
specific
much.
for your
Yeah.
needs and where you want to be as a family.
Yeah, you just have to trade
Well,
off.
Goldie at the moment won't eat a round bale of hay because it gets not fresh
Stale.
enough for her. So we're now spending even more money
having to get
buying
the
square
fresh,
bells.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
basically,
it's a great time of year to get them because they're making for all the harvest, church harvest days.
It's about-
Thankfully, all that rain that kept your grass green has
Yeah.
kept people cutting hay this year. Some of them
Yeah.
are even third cuts,
Yeah, our neighbor got a third
which is
cut.
insane.
no, it was fantastic.
Because last summer they were barely getting
this,
one
this
cut.
past a couple of months ago, our neighbor was like barely, almost giving. We should have bought more. You
just never know.
Yeah, hindsight's 2020.
You make
Yeah.
the decision
I
at the
would
time
make
that's
so
best.
many good decisions for my
Yes,
myself.
I know.
But so this is his design of if you have 2 strong fences, we of course have one
Oh,
because we have a
Fortified.
wall.
right.
That's not our wall. But anyway, so then you have those 2. Then you can just So what? Use
Oh.
see the lane right there, that little open spot.
Yes.
So I would just have
Run the fence line.
If I was moving them every day, I would just run it all the way.
Yes.
And they have a narrow, and then I would take another one of these reels and just cut it in half.
Give them the next bit. Yeah.
And so, but then you still have to deal with the annoyingness of bringing the dairy cow back every day.
Yep.
We probably don't need to do it anymore.
I don't think we need
Because
to.
now we have the calves and we have the milk machine. We could probably let them sleep out in the pasture, then just bring Goldie back with the milk machine. Because if you're hand milking and the calves are on, you can't get that much milk.
Okay.
There's so many things that you learn of
Yeah.
like how to get the system. That's why.
Yeah.
And it's not a one size fits all. That's the tricky thing about it. And I think really the point of permaculture, if I understand it, is you've got to look at your land. And yes, you apply these principles, but they're not one size fits all because no piece of land is the same as any other piece of land.
Yeah, like your land is different from your neighbour's.
Well,
yeah.
even yours, which is just a few hours away.
Yeah.
Right.
So to heck with us comparing it to any of our friends on the East Coast.
Right,
Which
even-
we were really trying to model so much after.
Yes.
Not like to make, maybe to take what they were doing and see how it applied to our place. But
Yeah, just
so
trying to
much
learn
of
from it.
does not apply.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
down to like the chickshaw build.
Yeah.
We have to have totally different tires on our chickshaws
Yeah.
than they might need on more
I will
flat
need to see those
ground or-
tires because
Yeah.
Ours need to be like rugged.
You like the
off-road
chickshaw or no?
tires.
Oh, I like the principle of the chick, I don't have the right tires though.
Yeah, the tires.
Oh, do you have one?
No.
We have a mic version.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Oh,
And
Mike,
we had the
chick
mate
shows.
start where you're at.
Honestly,
Start where you're at. and go with what you
we
got.
were given that. We were given that
Oh,
chickshaw
nice,
and
yeah.
all the premier
Yeah.
fencing. No, I think I bought one.
Awesome.
We bought one. Here we walk.
And we don't use any.
So I hope you enjoyed that. If you have not checked out their channel, please do so. Better Together Homestead. They have a lot of really great content on there, and Beau is an amazing videographer and editor, and he puts together really helpful, educational, informative pieces. And Kelly also has a lot of really cool stuff on there as well, especially lately. She's been doing some baking and some really yummy things on there. So definitely worth checking out. Well, I know that was very different to my usual content here on my little channel, but I hope you enjoyed it and the little bits and pieces we did there and had conversations, and it was good. It's very dry over there in East Central Texas right now. So hopefully, I just saw a forecast. Hopefully they might get some rain in the next week. They definitely need it. We need it here too, but probably not as badly as they do. So yeah, hopefully they'll get some rain soon. All right, friends. Well, sunshine and raindrops to you, and we'll see you soon.